Well, here we are in front of the world-famous Monster Factory for the MFPW. Watch your back, there might be a car coming in here. Nope. We got we opened the doors. A lot of other events around the town are not running, and I'm getting messages finding out if we're running, and we don't call the show off for anything. So we're still gonna go, no matter if there's 10 people in the crowd to 300 people in the crowd. So come on, let's go do this.
I am the warrior, I am the change. I've been hiding in the shadows, waiting for your judgment day. Rest assured, you're to blame. You can't walk through the lake of fire without feeling the heat of the flame. In a picture perfect world full of masquerades, disguising, hiding, but the truth remains. Watch it all fall down around you now. Was it ever really worth it? Having your kingdom crumble to the ground because you never had the courage. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. You got a reason to follow my lead, so hold on to me, stand up. You got a reason to follow my lead, so hold on to me, stand up.
Everybody, welcome to the world-famous Monster Factory for the MFPW. I am Danny Cage, joined by
Stuart Campbell.
on a snow-covered night in Paulsboro, New Jersey, but the fans are still out. They're all ready. Let's get ready. Let's go.
I'm excited, folks. Let's
Of
do
course
this.
you are. You're a nerd.
Racing to the ring, Chad Kensington, Royal Money, and the new MF Heavyweight Champion, Cody Vance.
Well, here we go with the Detroit Dirtbag, Royal Money, and Chad Kensington. Absolutely, and you folks are perhaps more familiar with him as Michigan Muscle, but he has forsaken that nickname, indicative of the attitude change that we saw last event.
It's sickening. It was sickening. I was upset, and I apologize because I yelled at Ferran, and Ferran is not with us right now. He is ill. He has the flu, and I was so angry. I yelled at Ferran, told him to shut up, but these guys, they angered me because to see Cody Vance, a guy I took under my wing and tried to teach him the right way, and then he takes that turn with these guys. And now they're out here with suits, and what do they got? Oh, they got champagne. They got glasses.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a bottle of champagne.
Goodness. Oh, they're wine glasses. Goodness
They
gracious.
are wine. They're not even wine glasses. They look like they're water glasses.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
Thank you for introducing us, but yeah, you can go. We don't need any talent right now.
Wow. So insulting.
What was that? Shut your mouth.
So insulting.
That's class right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
we did it. The MFPW Heavyweight Championship. Give it up for Cody Vance. Just kidding. We don't need you to give it up for him. He knows how good he is, and so do we. In case anybody in the audience somehow forgot who we were, didn't know already, I'm Chad Kensington, that's Royal Money, and he's Cody Vance, the MFPW Heavyweight Champion. And we're out here tonight to celebrate. We're celebrating the championship victory of Cody Vance. And you know why? Let me give you a little refresher. We took over the MFPW last time. We are your new stars. We are the top talent. We paid our dues in this business. Every time we're in the ring, we demolish the competition. And then every time we're out there, we kill it. We were tired of being passed over, tired of other people taking the spotlight. So we came together. We destroyed Punishment Martinez. We knocked QT Marshall all the way back to Georgia where he belongs. And now this is our show. So tonight, we're going to drink our champagne, and I can't wait to drink this $1,100 bottle of champagne that none of you get to drink. It's going to be delicious. That's right. You can boo us all you want, but right now, we're witnessing the birth of a new era at the MFPW. 2017 is our year.
I got a little surprise for these guys.
Every year after that, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. It doesn't just stop here. It doesn't just stop with the MFPW Heavyweight Championship. January 28th at the MFPW, the MF Cup, the tag team tournament. Paid in full, Royal Money and Chad Kensington will be entering in that tournament. Because you know what comes after winning the cup? Winning the MFPW Tag Team Championships. Putting those back around our waists where they belong. We have this goal, then we're going to have that goal. That's the way it's going to go. Whether you boo, cheer, whatever. We're the show now. That's right.
They are former tag team champions.
Yep.
You don't like it because you don't like the truth. You don't like it when guys like us come up and do what we were destined to do. All you idiots wish you could do that in your lives. But you don't have an $1,100 bottle of champagne, you don't have a $3,000 suit, and you don't have the MFPW Heavyweight Championship. And you know what? Now that Cody, Vance, Chad Kensington, and Royal Money are on top of the world, nothing's ever gonna knock us down again. Now, Royal, why don't you pop that champagne and we'll drink it? Delicious $1,100
Oh, by all means.
champagne. Get a good shot of that.
Hey, guys, I hate to break up your bromance here. I know you're celebrating and everything's good, and you have that $1,100 bottle of champagne with your drinking glasses that aren't even champagne glasses, but that's okay.
It doesn't matter what the glasses say.
No, exactly. Well, you mentioned the MF Cup.
Yeah, we did.
First round, well, I'm just going to give you a couple tips. Some things that are going on. Your first round opponents are the Beast Cartel.
Wow.
And you can do that. I can do it. I get it.
Well, he's the commissioner, so.
You don't have an opponent tonight.
I have a night off.
No, you don't. You don't have.
He earned the night off. Are you kidding me?
I know you can't. And to be fair, I didn't want to stack it against you, so I randomly pulled names out. 3 names.
What names?
So we have, would the crowd like to see Mike Burke versus Cody Vance?
What? Big opportunity for Burt.
Fantastic match. Why are you putting Mike Burke is a phenomenal athlete?
No slouch, but.
Would you like to see Fuji Brown versus Cody Vance?
Another solid performer.
I know an Anthony Davis.
Or would you like to see the Freak Beast in Colorado versus Gabriel?
Whoa! Wow! On a random draw, the Freak Beast, Nick Comoroto.
Man, that felt good. Man, that felt good to do.
Man, the fans have spoken, and I feel like the fans, they share your feelings about seeing the Freak Beast versus the Detroit Dirtbag in the main event here tonight.
They don't even know what to do. They're not even going to be able to enjoy their champagne because they don't have the night off.
Whew. That could very well be saved for...
And they're going to leave the glasses they lift from the Philly diner in there.
Whew.
Unbelievable.
I'll take them if they're not using them, but... Oh, they are livid.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
They are livid, but such is the responsibility of the champion. You have a target on your back, and everyone wants a piece of you, and certainly the Freak Beast is no exception.
Well, here you have Fuji Brown.
One of the nominees, one of the randomly drawn nominees.
Look at these guys. They can't get along. They actually, earlier tonight, we'll just take you to a segment that we saw earlier tonight. They might be a tag team in the MF Cup. There's a qualifying match. It was Fuji's idea. Bender was not having. I got to see them get this out of here.
Oh.
Thank God Dell's working to get it. Well, let's just go to that right now, and we'll see.
All right, let's take a look.
Okay.
January 28th, Fuji Brown and my tag team partner here, Bender, have a very unique opportunity. See, there's gonna be a fatal four-way match. The winner qualifies for the MF Cup. Now, I'm new here, but I'm ready. My partner, Bender, might not be the biggest. This dude is tough. And with the sky on my back, we can go straight to the top. Right, Bender?
Just let me do all the work.
Just let you do all the work?
Yeah.
Do all the heavy lifting?
Yeah.
I got this. Just stand there and do karate?
Yeah. You do your thing and I'll take. All right, take it easy.
I got this. January 28th, MFPW. Fuji and Bender make our tag team debut. Woo!
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring at a total combined weight of 400.
Oh, the South Philly's finest are back. We're starting off, Stuart, with two teams that will be in the MF Cup come January 28th.
They've certainly earned their spot. The Gent, Jimmy Conway, the Line, Luca Brasi, South Philly's finest. See them all the time roaming the streets of South Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, and they got a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, if that's a chip, the Grand Canyon counts as a chip, I guess.
I guess so. What is
Goodness
this?
gracious!
I know they love doing this.
Oh, that is the class and debonair that we have come to expect from South Philly's finest. Jimmy Conway and Luca Brasi showing the chivalry that we have come to know them for.
Yeah, two class acts here.
Absolutely.
But they're going against two guys that we're three. Who knows who's going to come out? But these guys are a little unorthodox, a little out there.
They come into my corner store all the time. They always give me dirty looks.
Who does? South Philly's finest
Oh,
or
yeah.
Primal Fear?
Oh, South Philly's finest.
Oh, I thought you meant Primal Fear. I was like, I haven't seen them in any store. Especially not Bed Bath & Beyond, because I don't think they've seen a shower ever. You can laugh at that, Stuart. I saw you hold that in. These two have really developed. All three of them have.
Absolutely. They have it's been over years since they've stepped foot into the world famous Monster Factory, and they've developed into quite the athletes, and certainly in terms of Soriano and Omen, quite the tandem and quite the force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this matchup. It's going to just give an introduction of what the MF Cup is all about. Two of the best tag teams in the MFPW.
Right, we have not had the draw yet, aside from Beast Cartel versus Paid in Full, which is quite the first round matchup. And if all the first round matchups are of that caliber,
this year, sorry to interrupt you, but we're changing it up.
Really?
What we're actually doing is the tag team champions of the MFPW we've been in as well. So
really?
Yeah, last year we did not have the Real Life Heels in it. This year we will have Money in the Miles will be in it.
Goodness gracious! Now the question becomes, which two members of the Money in the Miles will it be?
Exactly.
And that
will be Wayward, will be Follow, will be Mario and Follow, Mario and Wayward.
Well, Bokara was injured. Will he be healed in time for the MF Cup?
He'll be fine.
Oh, really? That's good to hear. The Croatian sensation. Remember, he first made his impact with MFPW in the MF Cup last year in the singles tournament. Made it all the way to the finals.
All the way to the finals.
Got defeated, of course, by the punishment, Damian Martinez.
Yep.
Oh, the Golden God.
How many nicknames does this guy have?
Enough.
Man. Isn't that from Almost Famous?
Might be. I'll have to.
I'm pretty sure it's. Go ahead and Google that, nerd.
Yeah, I'll look up IMDb right now.
If I had my assistant here.
Oh, well, he was very helpful taking the table out of the ring as we get started with Soriano and Jimmy Conway.
Hold on a second.
Wait,
You checked us, did you check him?
I can only presume he was checked by a referee.
Let's just get to the action, guys. This is where. Are they playing mind games? Are they trying to get into his head?
Of course they're playing mind games. That's what they do best. They're South Philly's finest. They're just as much brains as they are brawn. Which I can't say they're much brains, but let's be honest.
I can get away with saying that stuff. You can't.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They'll beat you up, nerd.
Well, they have as we get started in collar and elbow tie-up. Going into the corner, back into the middle of the ring. You know, these two teams, if we're going to see this quality of action in the MF Tag Team Cup, along with the return of the Monster Fist.
Yeah, and that's going to be versus Cody Vance if he makes it. Oh, they're outside the ring.
Oh, boy. Still haven't broken that hold.
No.
That's an impressive feat in and of itself, trying to make their way back in the
They
ring.
just refuse.
None of them yielding. It's amazing.
They got Gorilla Glue on them? They duct taped?
I mean, I do see tape. I don't think that's duct tape. Oh, that was rhetorical.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, big shot.
Hard left-handed strike, followed by a right from Manny Soriano. Oh, that's the opposite corner. That's not where Conway wants to be. His own gets tagged in.
See this cohesiveness right here.
Beautiful elbow, followed by right-handed kicks. And another
Sandwiched
one.
him.
Hard strikes to the chest, scores a pinfall. No, not a pinfall, but does get a 2 count out of it. Tags in the line, Luca Brasi.
Oh, Japanese arm drag.
Beautifully executed, might I add.
You didn't know what that was, did you?
I knew it was an arm drag of some variety.
It's okay.
I knew it was an arm drag.
I know. I'm just having fun with this, Stuart.
Oh,
Lighten up. We'll have fun here.
we're all having fun
This
here.
is pro wrestling. Pro wrestling. Oh! I felt that over here, Stuart.
You did. Covered, gets a 2 count out of it, did not score the fall. Matthew Oman, Mary Soriano, Primal Fear. You're absolutely right. Have come such a long way from when they first stepped into the ring. Of course, you've had a hands-on approach to how they've been developed.
Absolutely. We put them in the. Oh.
Ooh. Put them through it.
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
He's like, no, I'm not going to fall for it, but then he kind of does. He's got him help. Oh,
oh my goodness!
Oh, Matthew almost got him. Matthew tried to cut him off in the pass, and he couldn't.
Hit him with the drive-by boot, did South Philly's finest. And these two have been working together as a team for so long. It's hard to imagine them separate, and luckily we don't have to with them competing together in the MF Cup.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to January 28th. I mean, some of these teams are going to be surprises. We're actually going to do we had 3 or 4 teams that were on the cusp of getting in, and we weren't sure what to do with them. So we said, you know what, we're going to give them a fighting chance. To start off, we're going to have a 4 corners match for the last spot.
Wow.
So you never know who could be in it.
That sounds exciting. I can't wait for it.
We saw the vignette earlier, saw the interview earlier where Bender and Fuji, who I like to call their team name Fender, were talking about possibly being.
I can't get over that name.
We might put them together in that. There's so many different names of just people. Rumor has it that QT Marshall is going to be back.
Really?
And not only that.
Oh, wait, no. Tag in.
Wow.
Manny Soriano.
Sorry, I got to talk about this later. This is some hot action right now.
Oh, if Marshall is in it, he better be watching, because here comes Primal Fear.
Man.
Hard left-legged strikes to the chest of Luca Brasi.
The only defense was to push him off into retreat.
And that's as fine a defense as one can muster in that moment. But he knew better than to let up. Jimmy Conway gets some of that as well. Wait, what is this? Soriano. He about to go flying. No, he's pulled off. Smart move by the Gent, Jimmy Conway.
The ref was completely distracted.
They're the original wise guys for a reason, and now, more extracurricular activity on behalf of the Gent, Jimmy Conway. Rolls him into the cover. Could they steal a win here? Only a 2 count.
Man, Primal Fear, they were so fired up, and then all it takes is that one little thing, that one little underhanded tactic to get. Oh, nice drop kick to take advantage of it.
Sometimes that's all it takes. We saw the MFPW Heavyweight Championship change hands in that exact manner. Yep. Oh, and here comes only a 2 count. We saw the MFPW Heavyweight Championship change in that exact same manner. The MF Live Championship, which will be defended here later tonight by Major McClendon, who won it last event in December. Won it in very much the same manner.
Here we go.
What?
Oh! Man, right to the gut. That'll stop anybody.
Goodness, these kids are going to be born bruised. Cover here, only a 1 count, gutsy kick out. You gotta wonder, when your midsection is bruised up like that, how hard is it to kick out?
And how hard is it to even breathe in general?
Oh, absolutely. That is
right here. We got a dragon sleeper on him. He's weaving out. Oh!
What a beautiful counter.
Reverse DDT.
Turn the weight
See,
over.
this is the part where Omen's got to be, Omen's got to be in that corner, basically screaming, yelling to him, like, get over here, get over here.
Can they capitalize? Brazzi close to his corner as well. There's the tag. Here comes Matthew Omen.
Oh, big shot. Another one.
The hard right-armed clotheslines. And Matthew Omen is fired up. Beautiful reversal.
Exploder.
Wow. Explosive at that. Cover. And it takes Conway to break it up.
An explosive exploder. I love it.
Oh, I bet Brazzi didn't. Uh-oh, here's the last thing you want.
Oh!
Is Primal Fear working as a tandem. My goodness, took his head off. Here's the cover. Oh!
Man.
And you gotta wonder.
I know it's overused, but then, man, those super kicks. Huh?
Oh, well,
My
do they
God.
work?
Yeah, that would have worked.
You gotta wonder if Soriano turned around, would have saw Conway. That could have been the match right
That
there.
was the match. Jawbreaker.
Uh-oh, the sliced garlic bread!
Did he say sliced garlic bread?
Sliced garlic bread. That's from their mouth, not mine. Luca Brazzi with the cover.
Oh, he breaks it up.
It's Soriano breaking it up this time. Only a 2 count.
See, look at him. He's calling. He was trying to get his partner.
Oh, this could be breaking down soon. They could be looking for that one final maneuver, that coup de grace, to finish off this match. They want to make a statement going into the MF Cup.
Oh!
No! The powder straight in the eyes. And Primal Fear looked to put this away.
They gotta capitalize. They gotta capitalize.
Look at how quickly.
How can he even see?
I don't think he can. Oh, this sets him up.
Oh!
And down he goes. Cover. 1, 2. It's academic.
Oh, wow. That was
Primal Fear with the victory.
I'm curious if South Philly's finest didn't resort to that. Would they have came away from a win? I don't know if they had to go into the powder.
I'm not sure. It looked to me like Primal Fear were on the ropes, but my goodness, that awareness. I don't know if Primal Fear knew that Conway had powder in his hands.
Man.
But my goodness, the awareness, the wherewithal of Primal Fear at the end of it. South Philly's finest tried to get a little too cheeky with it, and in the end, it cost them.
Yep. Unbelievable.
What a statement for Primal Fear going into the MF Cup Tag Tournament on January 28th.
And I'll tell you what, Chris was very lenient there. I told Chris to be a little more lenient with these matches. He could have easily called for the bell right then and there when they brought in that powder, but he didn't. Guess what?
What?
We got ourselves a debut.
How about that?
Brandon Scott.
Mr. Excellent.
Yeah, he's been on my radar for a while. He's been on my radar for a while, looking to bring in some more talent. Got rid of some other people that weren't cutting it. I said, why not get this kid in here?
Absolutely. He's been wrestling around the United States and around the world for over a decade.
And I've seen this kid steadily improve every time I've seen him.
They don't call him Mr. Excellence for nothing, and looking to make
have to pay him?
It was a nominal fee.
It's a joke. No, but I love this kid. I'm glad I bought him in. He's got a little bit of an attitude here and there sometimes. But speaking of attitudes, the guy he's facing.
Nothing wrong with a little bravado.
No, not at all. I love the kids with the chip on their shoulders. I want them out there to prove something. And this is somebody who we saw him. Remember him last month. Who was he with? The Beast Cartel. They got him for one night only. And here he is on his own. And it was a successful debut with him with the Beast Cartel, but we found out from Rico De La Vega that was just a one-night deal. So talk about someone who might be looking for a tag team partner for January 28th.
Absolutely. You got to wonder if it was a one-night deal on whose terms, who brought up the one-night term. So you got to think, if it was Mike Reed, he's looking for
I can't listen to Rico De La Vega. He said it was his terms. I can't listen to him. He's been known to lie.
You think, oh, that's true. I mean, he's not the kingpin for nothing.
Yeah.
You don't get to the top by being completely honest. But the upgrade, Mike Reed, he's the fans certainly showing their appreciation for him as but you got to wonder if he's looking for a partner for January 28th. What potential? I mean, we could see him with anyone. We could see him with QT Marshall. We could see him
Maybe he'll be with the Beast Cartel against paid in full.
You never know. Yeah, those terms could certainly be
negotiated.
Oh, absolutely. And
I'm looking forward to this. We got a little bit of clash of styles here. Brandon a little bit more quicker, a little high flying, like more of a ground and pound game.
Absolutely. The sheer muscle mass on Mike Reed, you got to think makes him a tough opponent, and certainly with the weight advantage. Scott in at 190, Reed in at 222 this morning. They get tied up. Reed takes the back. Scott does well to get out of it. Look at the agility.
Drop toe hold, float over right to a front face lock. Oh, right out of it into a hammer.
Well, they call him Mr. Excellence, and it's certainly an earned title. But Mike Reed seems to have the upper hand on him now. Takes the head.
Brought into a snap mare. Richard right out of it again to a hammerlock.
Beautifully done. Now you've certainly been all over wrestling, and you're in your wrestling days. If you had advice, one piece of advice to give to someone like Brandon Scott, who's making their debut, looking to make an impact on their stage.
The crowd's getting behind Upgrade. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I wasn't expecting that at all.
Oh, no,
Go ahead, get back to your question.
Well, I mean, hey, Upgrade Mike Reed has certainly earned the MFPW's loyalty, but if you're someone like Brandon Scott looking to make an impact on the stage for the very first time, what piece of advice would you give that particular man, woman, whatever it may be?
As long as he shows me effort, and he brings to the table what I've saw in the past of him, where it got my attention, I'll keep on bringing him in here. As long as he keeps working hard, what I want is effort. I don't want people mailing it in. See, like right there, that was a beautiful arm drag.
Beautiful technique.
Oh, blocks the clothesline. Oh, knee, right to the back.
Wow.
Holds on.
What? Oh, there goes Brandon Scott right to the midsection. Could be looking to take advantage of that. What quickness. Wow! Hard shot to the head. Goes to the top rope. Look out, Upgrade. Oh! Splash. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count, says Chris Bankos. My goodness. I did get a chance to speak to Brandon Scott earlier. He said simply one thing. Everything I do is excellent.
I'm not going to lie. I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker only scores a 2. Wow, you see this crowd silent. It looks like they're all of a sudden crowd a little bit behind Brandon Scott. They don't know who to cheer for just yet. Oh my goodness. Hung him up bad on the top turnbuckle. And that's just the veteran presence of the Upgrade Mike Reed. Now, Brandon Scott, he's been all over the United States, but my goodness, Mike Reed's experience, his in-ring awareness, just unmatched. It's matched by very few here at the MFPW.
Absolutely. Man, Mike Reed has been around so long and done so many good things. We've seen him wrestle Kurt Angle on SmackDown. We've seen him in Bright Coast Pro. We've seen him in Ring of Honor. This kid is just going places and doing so many things. Let's just see if he's back for good now. Is he back for good?
Well, some of these things you can only pick up through experience. You can't teach everything, and Mike Reed is certainly a prime example of that. A great example for his students at the Monster Factory as well.
Absolutely.
Into the corner goes Brandon Scott, and Mike Reed is there to greet him. The hard shot to the midsection. Hard elbows. Mike Reed saying to oh no! He let up for just a second, and Brandon Scott with the hard strikes, looking to get back into it, and Reed matches him with one of his own. Here's the cover. It's only a 2 count. And Mike Reed, you can see the frustration on his face. What is it gonna take to put Mike Reed away? Or Brandon Scott away, excuse me. Looking for the suplex here. Scott does well to block it. Hard elbow to the back of the head, that'll teach him.
Of course it will. That always teaches.
Well, you learn by example in the ring.
The harder you hit people, the longer they stay down.
Here's a cover off of the suplex, only a 2 count. Mike Reed has disputes that particular call, but he does not quit. He's taking his sweet old time. He knows Scott is down, and gotta wonder what's it going to take for Mr. Excellence to collect himself here.
Absolutely. Oh, another shot. He's fighting up. Breaks those hands.
Oh!
That'll loosen the filling. Mongolian chop right to the ground.
It's twice now that we saw Brandon Scott try to get himself back into this match with those hard strikes.
What's Reed doing here? Is he gonna be like Brandon Scott, do a little high flying stuff?
Oh! No one home, but wow.
Kicked him off. Brandon Scott has got to take advantage of that.
Now Mike Reed just took a little too much time. Scott maybe just using this time to collect himself.
Yeah, he's got to take advantage of that.
The crowd's behind him. What does Brandon Scott have left?
Oh, big shot.
The double-handed shots. Brandon Scott, shot to the midsection, to the face, and a hard kick right to the side of the head. And Brandon Scott getting him back into this game with the hard strikes. What does he have left? Fisherman's suplex.
Oh! 2 3/4.
And that was plexcellence on the part of Brandon Scott. You can laugh, it's okay.
Is that what he calls it?
That's what he calls it.
That's actually pretty good.
I wish I had the talent to come up with that myself. And Brandon Scott looking to put this away. What does he have left? Hard shot. He was looking for that super kick. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's trying to get him out. Right to the schoolboy. See, just put away many an opponent.
Oh, so close. What great awareness by Brandon Scott.
Elbow.
He felt him on his tights. He knew to throw that elbow. Oh, snake eyes on the top rope.
Cuts him off.
And Brandon Scott might have just crapped out.
Wow.
Another hard shot. Using every last bit of that 222-pound frame. And there's the running knee. Cover, 1, 2. Oh, I thought he had him.
Whoa. Oh, wow.
You can only take so many shots. Can only handle so much. You gotta think, what else can the upgrade throw Mr. Excellence's way?
Man. This is going for the upgrade.
Oh, he's looking for the downgrade here. Oh my goodness!
Cutter out of
what
nowhere.
A cutter!
That's the only way to jump.
Oh!
2 3/4.
A little slice of excellence. And that only scored a 2. Gotta think Brandon Scott just needs to stay on top of him. He's looking for it. Uh-oh. He's going to the top rope. What could be coming here? Mike Reed needs to counter and counter fast.
Rolls right through.
Uh-oh. This
Look downgrade.
And that should be all. 2.
Wow.
3
Pulled
count.
that out.
The upgrade, Mike Reed, gets a very hard-fought victory.
Man. See looking for, man. These are 2 times in a row that Mike Reed impressed me. This might be looking for MF Live Championship match possibly down in the future.
If they can impress you, think about the people looking for partners in the upcoming MF Cup Tag Team Tournament.
Yeah.
You got to think with a victory like that, you got to be wanting to partner with the upgrade Mike Reed.
Yes.
Mr. Excellence, he gave him a hard fight.
Look
It
at
was
Mike.
not easy.
Man, Mike, I haven't seen Mike look this sharp in a while.
Absolutely. He's at the very peak of his game. He's looking for championship gold. And I'm sure the silver of the MF Cup Tag Team. I'm guessing that's silver. Platinum.
Yes, it's a cup. It's a silver cup.
It is a silver cup indeed, and it would certainly look good in the hands of the upgrade.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Making his way into the ring, weighing in at 245 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Chad.
For what this man might lack in technical aptitude, he certainly makes up for in intelligence and certainly in braggadocio. He is the Einstein of professional wrestling. He is Chad Kensington.
I've never seen a more miserable human being than Chad Kensington. Look at him. He just can't believe that someone has the gall to throw screens at him.
He used to love that sort of thing.
Of course. Talk about somebody who's miserable. Coming out.
Absolutely. Certainly another person that we will see in the MF Cup Tag Tournament. And his opponent, well, he's no slouch either.
Well, here's the thing. Will we see Screed in the MF Cup? What if it's Matthew and Manny? Maybe Screed will find a tag team partner of his own. Maybe there's another member of Primal Fear.
Representing Primal Fear from the Savage Land, the Screed.
The Screed.
The Screed, I mean,
Okwatenjit Wan Kwa Unsalaji Wan.
let me just break out Google Translate to figure out what you said there. But the Screed certainly,
That's what the Screed says. That's the language they speak. I don't know what exactly Okwatenjit Wan Kwa Unsalaji Wan means.
watch your language.
But that's what I've heard him say quite frequently. Especially to one Riley Martin.
Wow, that's I'm going to take your word for that. And we've seen Screed. We're no stranger to the Screed. Certainly not to Chad Kensington, but we're more familiar with Chad Kensington in tag team action. Not so much as a singles competitor. With Screed, perhaps a little bit more seasoned in singles action.
I've heard, basically what I heard was the Will of Money was prepared to come out here and just party all night.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they always are, to be fair.
I know, but he didn't think they were going to actually have to put in work. They thought paid in full, and Cody Vance had the night off since they did so well before. So Chad was so angry and wanted a match.
Did so well before. Cody won with paid in full's help. After.
But to them, they achieved their goal.
So I do get that winning a title is a very big, beautiful Japanese arm drag from Screed. But even so, you did win with assistance, and I get that a title.
Look at how he's just throwing that man around. Screed is impressing me.
The core strength in Screed is just absolutely phenomenal. He uses every last bit of that 186-pound frame.
There's just the brute strength of. Oh, he's just stopped himself.
Wow.
Chad asking, what are you doing?
Well,
and he just falls, and he, wow.
Well, he chose to get out of the ring, and he did so with great prejudice. Wait a second. Wow! You ever seen the Screed fly like that?
We got men down. And he's fired up. Screed is fired up.
If you can even call Screed a man, he's more like a beast.
Oh, Martian.
Martian. Well, I mean, that kind of assumes where he's from. He's from the Savage Lands.
Hey, Martian.
He's the boss. He's the boss. He says it is so.
Oh,
and, goodness gracious.
That ref has got to get check on him. He has got to check on him.
I don't think the mask helped.
Chris down there checking on him.
Referee Chris Branco's checking on the condition of the Screed, but Chad Kensington having none of it. He will need to take the action back into the ring if he wants to score a victory.
Well, everybody kind of
That's
beat him
true.
up long enough and this will work back in.
Yeah, but this isn't
I've
about.
done it before.
This isn't just about winning for Chad Kensington.
Yeah,
this is about making a statement.
Yeah, exactly. What's an exclamation?
2 count there from referee Chris Branco. Chad Kensington will need to do a little bit more work with the Screed. And the progress that Paid in Full has made has been incredible. In the 2 years that they've been here in the MFPW.
Oh my God! And we've seen them be under the tutelage of QT Marshall. We've seen members come and go. We've had up to 4 members at a time. But the only steady thing was Chad. For a minute, Chad lost his smile, and it was just Royal on his own. We saw Royal's
2 count there for Chad
singles
Kensington.
career take off. Then we see Chad return right into tag team mode.
It was absolutely unbelievable. I believe that streak went on for 6 months.
Yeah, and we saw them win the tag team championships.
A surprise roll-up on Real Life Heroes, QT Marshall and the Postman.
Surprise to say the least.
That might have that's honestly a solid contender for Shock of the Year.
Yeah.
In the MFPW. Screed trying to fight out of the predicament that he is in. No slouch himself, but a hard knee. Those tree trunk-like flies at Chad Kensington go right into the gut.
Oh, what a shot right to the head.
I think you mean Chad.
What did I say?
You said Chris. That would be the referee, Chris Banks.
Oh, Chris Banks.
Easy mistake to make. They look so much alike.
Screed's getting chopped down.
Absolutely, but he's going to
stepping on his throat.
I mean, it's quite the weight advantage that Chad Kensington has.
It's got to be 50 pounds at least.
It's 44 within that area code.
Well, I'm sure Chad ain't been making for the match, so it's 50.
You could be right, and there's a hard kick with the instep from Chad Kensington. Screed's going to have to find something else in order to score the victory here. Whips him into the ropes. Oh! That's a hard sidewalk. Here's the cover, and only a 2 count. Screed's staying in this, but you got to wonder how long he'll keep this up.
For me to make it rain in Paulsboro.
Well, he's got to make it rain.
Oh boy. Wow, he watched his tape from this Wednesday, folks. Oh, what a hard line!
Double clothesline. Both of them connecting.
Both men down. This could be the turn momentum that the Screed needs to get back in this thing. Count is up to 3 from referee Chris Bankos. What do these two have left? Hard shot. Oh, they're just trading them right now. They're not even to their feet yet.
Oh, another shot.
Just trading the forearms to the face. The Screed on his feet. Kensington as well.
Cuts him down on the knee.
Irish whip into the ropes. Kensington misses with the clothesline. Oh, but Screed connects. Here he comes. Uh-oh. Measuring him up. Bingo! Oh, beautiful sling blade into the cover. Can he score the upset? 1, 2, only a 2 count.
Well, I was going to say, I don't think he hit all that. I saw that arm slide off, maybe from perspiration or what, but I don't think he hit all that sling blade.
He's been taking the brunt of the offense. Oh, no. Oh! That's got to be all she wrote.
Man, that is a brain rattler right there.
Wow.
That is a brain rattler right there. I am amazed he's up. I can't believe it.
Only a 2 count off of that thunderous powerbomb. Man, with authority. You got to think this half of paid in full. Telling me he has a chip on his shoulder. Oh, my goodness! Where did that come from?
Oh! Oh!
My
How
goodness!
did he get out of that?
Oh my goodness! So much behind that running off the top turnbuckle into a neck breaker. So much behind that, and yet just not enough. Oh, a rake of the eyes from Chad Kensington. Oh no!
Stops him again.
Turnbuckle backbreaker. My goodness. And that was paid in full.
Wow.
Chad Kensington. Chad Kensington with the victory. My goodness.
Well, guess what I'm doing right now?
Oh,
I'm getting ready for the Facebook Live.
Oh my goodness, that's right. The Facebook Live Championship on the line. Oh, and here comes
my favorite.
Here comes the bromance over here.
Detroit Dirtbag and Royal Money.
Yeah, you gotta love the sort of friendship that these two developed. Oh, are you kidding me? Now this is just uncalled for. You've made your statement. You've made your point. You're going into the MF Cup.
Primal Fear.
Wait a second. And Screed does not walk alone. Soriano and Omen coming to the rescue of their fallen partner.
But see right there, that's smart by Peyton Cole and Cody Vance, to be honest with you. Why? Why not just save it? They put their mark on Screed and Primal Fear, and they just walk away, sending a message that they're ready for the MF Cup Tag Team Tournament, January 28th.
And Primal Fear chasing them out of the ring with a message of theirs as well. We will see you down the line. This is by no means over.
Sage Matthews with his shot. I talked about it last episode against him and Nick Cutler, and he showed me something. I said maybe he's ready for a title shot. And guess what I do when I say things? I follow through.
Absolutely.
Sage Matthews. I like to call this kid Ponyboy Curtis. Looks just like Ponyboy, doesn't he?
Yeah, a little bit. I'd say Ponyboy's just slightly bigger, but
Ponyboy from the Outsiders.
Absolutely.
Sage Matthews, Ponyboy going against Major McClendon. And this kid, Sage Matthews, went weeks, months without a win. And now the kid can't stop winning.
He scored his first victory against Major McClendon, of all people.
Yes.
And now, quite the first title defense for Major McClendon. He's going to have to exercise some demons himself here if he wants to hold on to that MF Live Championship. Here comes the champion.
Hoorah.
Weighing in at 250
Now let's take some time to reflect on exactly all the things that Major McClendon has done here at the MFPW. He is a former Supersonic champion.
Correct.
He is the current MF Live champion.
Correct.
He has been to Iraq,
Correct.
and Kuwait, and Japan, and served valiantly in the United States Marine Corps. And just recently, with this attitude change towards how he views his country and how he views professional wrestling, that edge gained him the MF Live Championship over Cody Vance, and perhaps even sparked that attitude turn that we saw Cody Vance undertake.
There's no doubt about it. I don't doubt that for a second. We saw last episode where, let's see this crowd.
The tenure, the experience of Major. The upstart, Sage Matthews.
There's that championship on the line.
They will go one-on-one for just that as referee Chris Bankos holds up the championship. That is what we are fighting for, the MF Live Championship. The competitors are ready. It's title time in Paulsboro.
And just to let everybody know at home, you can watch these MF Live Championship matches live on the MFPW Facebook page. It's a social media only championship. We show it live on the MFPW's Facebook page, Facebook Live. We're showing it right now. So if you head over to the MFPW page, you can always watch these matches when they happen live.
There's nothing quite like live wrestling, and certainly does not lose its magic through Facebook.
Oh,
Sage with the
victory
roll-up. Could he get him here?
Oh my goodness. Victory roll out of nowhere.
So close to having a new champion that quickly. And Sage Matthews, he's not afraid.
No, not even a little bit.
No fear from Sage Matthews, and
not even a little bit.
This young man has been so impressive since debuting at the Monster Factory during the Blizzard show.
Yes. That's correct. Oh, what's he doing? What's Sage doing? Jumps over. Oh! And right to his feet.
Beautiful senton like a cat lands Sage Matthews, and he is feeling it.
Right to his feet.
But he needs to pin him or score a submission in order to win. Almost, I couldn't see if it was a 1 or a 2 count, but either way, it's not getting the job done for Sage.
Oh!
Oh! Had it. There's one hard strike.
Oh!
As is that.
Oh!
Major having none of it.
Receipt. Shot. Receipt. Shot.
My goodness. Major McClendon has him in the corner, whips him. What does he have here? He does not. Wait.
Into the corner. Blocks the shot.
Wow.
Enziguri right across the face.
The jumping ability of Sage Matthews, just the pure athleticism.
Now what's he going to do? This kid is just surprising. Man.
I mean, he's surprised you, but think about the people that we've had in the Monster Factory over the past year. Oh, my goodness.
The MFPW.
Well, I mean, the MFPW, but also the seminars and the camps that are hosted by the Monster Factory. He's impressed the vast majority.
He's been one of the ones every time. Look at this guy. He's a
what awareness.
Is this Luchador Major?
Oh my goodness.
Luchador Major. El Mejor.
He left his
McClendon. Ooh. Little 609. Is it 856? 856 running.
You would know better than I would. I'm a Philly boy.
Yeah, I believe it's an 856. Oh yeah, it's not the 215.
215 represent, folks.
Yeah, or 610.
Cover 610. Shout out to our suburban Pennsylvania viewers as Sage Matthews only gets a 2 count. But absolutely, the people that we have brought in, oh my goodness, Sage Matthews has not failed to impress them, and certainly with strikes like that.
Hit it.
Oh!
Backbreaker.
Beautiful, swirling backbreaker. And Major McClendon could have just turned the tide of this battle. Here's the cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count.
I thought that was it. I thought that was it.
See, the consensus has always seemed to be, we like him, and he's so young. He has all the potential in the world, and now here he is against a 4-5-year veteran of the MFPW in Major McClendon, the gatekeeper for younger talent. And you gotta wonder, can he measure up to the standards that Major brings to the table?
Sage has been in the business. I don't know. Put it this way. He might not have been in as long as Major McClendon, but he cut his teeth learning how to rip Rogers at OVW. Right? Then he's been coming to the world famous Monster Factory and training, and putting in the time, and the miles, and the drives, and the heartache. Here, people from a town over couldn't get here. This kid's driving hours away. He's here. He's hungry. Oh!
Oh, roll up. This could be it. 1, 2, and again a 2 count.
Nice block. Big shot.
And another one.
A little left-handed action here.
The striking acumen.
Oh!
The educated feet of Major McClendon connecting. And there's a backdrop as well. Major McClendon, he will not go down easily.
That was a suplex, my friend.
You're right.
Of course I am. Good at this stuff.
Even when you're wrong, you're right, so who am I kidding?
Exactly. You're fired.
You got it, sir. But Major McClendon, man who was on the very first event in the MFPW's history. He, if anyone, knows what it takes to succeed at the MFPW.
Yep, the main event, first ever MFPW event, was Major McClendon versus Punishment Martinez.
And how far both of those gentlemen have come.
Big shot.
Oh, hard shot to the back of the head. That might have been just a little dirty. Not sure. I don't know. We'll have to zoom in, check if that was a closed fist, but
no, that looked like a clothesline to the back of the head is what that looked like. Very effective maneuver.
Either way, it worked.
Yeah, that'll put you to the mat.
And Sage,
crowd dueling.
Oh, he's looking for the finish here. Does Sage have anything left? He's defending very well. Just as important as offense is defense. Distributing the weight just right so that your opponent can't get those maneuvers off. But wait a second. Oh, beautiful head scissors.
Roll through on a Hurricane Rana right there. Oh, sick kick.
Roll through on that, why don't you?
Man, we saw him put away Cutler with this. If he can just get over there and get the pin, we have ourselves a new champion.
Out of high school, Sage Matthews moved to Louisville to train at OVW under Rip Rogers and Matt Capitelli to chase his dream.
There it is.
0-8 before scoring his first win against Major. Can it come full circle? Can Sage Matthews get the MF Live Championship and become the champion he always dreamed of being?
Is he?
Hard strikes. That one connects. Oh my goodness! And he is turned inside out. And just like that.
I think he's out.
Here is the Marine Corps elbow.
I think Sage is out.
That could be the end of the championship dream. No!
Oh,
Only a
Sage
2 count!
did not give up.
Sage Matthews is not going down without a fight!
Man, this is amazing. Look at Sage. He's got that glazed look in his eyes. He's glassed over. He doesn't know where he's going, but he just knows to kick out.
He's in the middle of a fight. Where is
Major going?
Major, he doesn't need to recover. If anyone does, it's Sage Matthews. Why is he going out of the ring?
Does he have something in his hand?
Oh my goodness. I think he does. Wait a second. What is that? Is that a screwdriver?
No, it's a cutter.
Oh my goodness, no. Hope he's just using the butt. Oh wait, is he? He's trying to take off the turnbuckle. The turnbuckle pad, excuse me.
He's got a blade in the middle of the ring.
Oh, Chris Bancos. Doing well to take the foreign object out of his. Wait a second, he has something else. He has something else in his hand. Oh no. Sage, look out! Oh my goodness! What a maneuver! Into the cover! He did it!
He did it!
Sage Matthews is the champion!
Wow.
Here's your winner and the new MFP champion.
Good for this kid.
Sage Matthews.
I just can't believe. Again, we see somebody trying to cut corners and it costs them.
And in contrast, this kid left everything he knew and loved to go to Kentucky to train under Rip Rogers.
He's got to feel so great right now.
Dreams,
Man, I'm so happy for this kid.
dreams of
Look at
becoming
him.
a wrestler. Dreams of becoming a champion. Those dreams have been fulfilled here tonight on Facebook Live in the MFPW. Sage Matthews is your new, the MF Live champion.
And good for this kid. Good for him.
Take it in, Sage.
Well,
That,
I'm thinking January 28th, maybe a rematch.
that sounds good to me, and I'm sure it sounds good to the people at home, but that is of no concern to Sage Matthews right now.
No way. He doesn't want anything to do with. He just wants to go and party.
Well, if anyone earned the right to party tonight, it is certainly the young man from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, Sage Matthews. Congratulations, young man. You have earned it.
I think we're going to. What I heard was the Comoroto is in the back and somebody was talking to him.
Oh.
Let's go to that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, let's take a look.
When you hear the name Freak Beast, what do you think of? Do you think of somebody that can move, somebody who's strong, somebody who's mean? Or do you think of the whole deal? See, I gave myself that name because I thought I was the whole deal. But as of late, I haven't really been feeling it. I've been beaten down, I've been betrayed, I've been laid out, I've been pinned and submitted by people who shouldn't ever be doing that to me. I feel embarrassed. I feel ashamed. And January 28th, this MF Cup that I've been invited to, it's a chance to just wipe that whole slate clean and show you all who the Freak Beast really is. There's only one condition. It's not a singles tournament. It's a tag team tournament. That means I need a friend. I need a tag team partner. And all my friends, they're gone. MFPW, I need a friend. I need a tag team partner. So who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
The following contest is a triple threat match scheduled.
What about that with Nick and Mike Orlando and Anna? What's that all about?
Oh, I have no idea, and it's not really my place to speculate, but
Are we looking at a tag team for the MF Cup?
it's certainly one
Or
can wonder.
is he connecting the dots and seeing what Nick's going to do? And maybe if Nick wins that heavyweight championship, is he getting himself closer to take him out? That's another thing you can look at.
That's certainly
Or maybe we're just reading nothing into it, and maybe he's just going to try to help him out. Speaking of Mike Orlando, speaking of Anna Teresa, the beauty queen, Miss New York.
absolutely. They are the participants in this triple threat match.
Accompanied by Anna Teresa, weighing 275 pounds. Up the sidelines, the elite athlete green machine.
Where exactly is the sidelines from? If you're on the sidelines, does that mean you're not in the game?
Well, that's where he's from, but he's getting in the game.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Well, now that we've solved that, Mike Orlando and Nick Comoroto, a potential tag team. Now, Nick has been burned before in this tag team tournament. Remember that he partnered up with Matthew Riddle to reunite Shooters Inc. for last year's tournament, and that was when Riddle turned on him once again, just ignited a whole blood feud between the two.
To say the least.
My goodness, the craziness that that ensued between those two. Absolutely bonkers, but you know.
Now here's another
do
thing
you
here.
do that?
This is why I love to be able to sit back and enjoy this, because These people are in this match. Chris LeRusso right here. He is one unique individual. Another guy connected through the ROH dojo and our various dealings with the ROH is how I got introduced to him. And I was going to make it Chris LeRusso versus Mike Orlando. And I said, you know what would make this even better?
What was that?
If I added a third person to this match.
Absolutely, and we're going to find out who that is. But right now, Chris LeRusso has not only very well connected at the Ring of Honor dojo, has appeared on ROH TV.
Absolutely, yes, it did. And here's the thing with this match here. Like earlier, I said Mike Reed maybe vying for a MF Live Championship match. Maybe this match right here has Supersonic Championship contention written all over it. I'm not saying it's a number one contenders match, but maybe this is going to give me a sign of who.
A match with title implications.
Absolutely. Let's see what can happen.
Chris LeRusso, I talked to him backstage. It said that professional wrestling is his. That's why he is the heir apparent.
Here's Nick Westgate.
Wow.
Nick Westgate, the Pocket Hercules, the guy that does things that amaze me every time. Like I said, like if you just watch him online and the amount of weights he pushes around and the size of this young man, and he's constantly bringing it. One of the nicest kids, one of the kids I actually root for to do it, to make it, Nick Westgate.
Nick Westgate, one of the
former
MF Tag Cup winner
with Anthony Bennett. I wonder if he's looking for a tag team partner.
That is an absolutely good question because a two-time MF Tag Cup winner would certainly look good on a resume. Nick Westgate would certainly love to have that designation appear on it. Triple threat action here in Paulsboro, New Jersey, where fans braved very wild conditions just to get here.
Here's what I'm looking at. What a clash of styles.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, Chris LeRusso, cagey. Look at Nick Westgate with the muscle. Speaking of.
And the all around. Oh, wow. Oh, goodness gracious. That is.
And more muscle.
Yeah, just the all-around athleticism of the elite athlete. And down goes LeRusso. And it looks like it will be Westgate and Orlando.
Nick respects that. Nick said nice.
Yeah, and it was.
Tight ways.
It's certainly hard. It's actually pretty hard to get your arms around Nick Westgate. Just certainly the 185 pounds does not really speak.
He cannot be 185 pounds. He just looks like a fire plug with arms.
He honestly is. That is all muscle. That is a very compact frame. That 5 foot.
And he's got that powerlifting frame. Muscle stacked on top of muscle on top of muscle. Grab him.
He has a powerlifting background, can bench press 375 pounds, squats 475 apparently. 500-pound deadlift, if you can believe that. And that's coming from a man who would have been an old contender in the old weight limited Supersonic division.
Yes.
When it was.
And that's how him and Anthony Bennett got to know each other, was constantly competing against each other. And then they go ahead and they teamed up. So I mean, maybe Orlando and Nick Westgate, maybe Nick Westgate and Chris LeRusso.
Absolutely, and keep in mind that that tag team tournament was the first appearance at the MFPW, at least in a very long time, for Nick Westgate. So Anthony Bennett and Nick Westgate got to know each other.
Outdoing each other.
Goodness.
Doesn't fall for the arm drag. He doesn't fall for the arm drag.
And Nick Westgate.
And now LeRusso's back in it.
Nick Westgate, the pocket Hercules, like you said. And
goodbye. I don't think they need him in this.
Nah, it's honestly, I've been enjoying the contest. I kind of forgot that LeRusso might have been taking a nap. Dock him a day's pay for napping on the job as Orlando goes to the ropes. Westgate showing that he's a little bit of agility as well. That is pure muscle. Shooting down onto Mike Orlando, the elite athlete, who himself has gotten a little bit of recognition from some very important people in our wrestling industry.
Yes.
Orlando, waist lock.
Throw away, suplex.
My goodness.
Looking. Big shoulder tackle in the corner.
And he's not done.
Big knee.
Beautiful. Not quite a Busaiki knee, but that'll put you away for a while. And LeRusso, wait a second. The heir apparent looking to get some air himself, and he connects with a knee. Mike Orlando.
LeRusso's loving it. And he's telling the crowd, this is clap for it. Come on, clap for it.
Absolutely. He's
Such a cocky individual.
He's a smart man. He's a daring one as well. Wait.
And he's just going to walk out, telling the crowd, I'm not going to fly for you.
Well.
Thumbs him in the eye.
Whatever gets the job done. He's a pretty smart man. He's a licensed attorney in Pennsylvania.
Is he really?
Yeah.
All right, I might need to use him.
Oh, well, for
for matches.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. As LeRusso goes back into the ring. I got what you were saying. Westgate in the suplex position and follows through beautifully. I look for the cover here. 1, 2, and Orlando's still recovering on the outside. You would have thought
Deep chin lock right there. Deep chin lock.
Absolutely squeezing the blood.
Mike Orlando making his way up. Oh, he just smart move. Keep him out of the mix.
LeRusso perhaps returning the favor from earlier in the match.
Yeah. Oh, small package.
No, small package. That's not a nice thing to say about him. Only gets a 2 count.
Oh!
And LeRusso again with the upper hand. This is his second appearance here at the MFPW. Oh! And he wants to make a statement.
Goodbye, Mike.
What better way to do so than in a triple threat match with possible title implications?
LeRusso's taking his shots, man. He's being very smart about this. Showing me a lot. Not using a lot of energy and picking his shots, like I said. He's not running around. He's not pandering to the crowd.
He wants to save it up for that. He wants to save it up for that.
Look at that. He almost hurt his hand on his chest.
Goodness gracious.
If anybody was going to get hurt, see, like that, he has a pretty strong chest there.
That is one muscular man. Oh, that is...
Poor kid.
What do you think Nick Westgate's grip is like? Huh?
I don't know.
Goodness gracious.
I'm not sure if it's Danny Hodge-esque, but I'm pretty sure it's a pretty stiff grip.
Looks like a pretty stiff kick from Westgate as well, and both men outside. Oh no, he's gonna fly.
Oh!
Goodness gracious! Rockets out of the ring. Down goes LeRusso.
Bodies everywhere. Mike Orlando gets in the ring. He can win by countout.
Oh, but Westgate seems to be to his feet as well, and
actually,
he's
that's
bringing
right.
up
There
LeRusso.
is no countouts in these matches.
That's right, but
man, how do I not know that?
I was waiting.
I feel like Donovan McNabb.
I was waiting for you to come to that conclusion.
I feel like Donovan McNabb. I didn't even know there was ties.
Beautiful reference, by the way.
I know.
And anyway.
Oh man, these guys are just rolling. Look out!
Goodness gracious me!
Big man
in
can
the head.
fly. Big man can fly.
And that is what it takes to be an elite athlete.
He's fired up. He is fired up.
He's taking a beating in this match too. He's the biggest man, but he is running on pure adrenaline, and that is one particular train that you do not want to be in the way of. Cover here, only a 2 count.
Only a 2 count.
Oh, I don't know if you
Look
want
out
to.
again. LeRusso. He's capitalizing on everything. He's not wasting time.
Beautiful. Got him in the headlock driver.
Uh-oh.
He calls
Talking
it the
about a
overdraft.
throwaway.
Wait.
About a throwaway
German suplex.
He just threw him in the garbage.
That was one spicy
Another
bratwurst. Wow.
Man.
A pair of German suplexes from Nick Westgate
You
turns
see
the
everybody in the
tide.
crowd, they're taking their pictures, they're cheering, they're loving this. This is what it's all about.
Absolutely, it's a spectacle here. The quality of wrestling that the MFPW provides. Nick Westgate, he might be flying once again.
Oh!
My goodness!
He could have
Chooses to cover
picked anybody he
LeRusso.
wanted to pin it. So, wow.
Perhaps smarter to go for the smaller man.
I'd have picked him up and put him on top of Orlando. Pin them both. That's just me.
Well, hindsight is 20/20. He gets
Man,
two,
Westgate just surprised me, man. Is he going to fly? He's going to fly.
He's always had the
We've
strength.
seen this with that frog splash he does, man.
Yeah, the Silver City Splash. He could be trying to hit it here, but LeRusso might have
Look
other
at him, he's
plans.
scouting it.
Oh, a hard shot. And down he goes.
I think Westgate's out. I think Westgate's out.
Might be right. Uh-oh. LeRusso, the heir
Ref is down
apparent.
checking on him. He's good.
The heir
Ref
apparent's
is
looking
down
to fly.
checking on him.
Wait a second. Oh my goodness! What?
Wow! I've never seen. He stalled him in midair and took him into. Wow! The sky high. Orlando impressed me with this match. Nick Westgate once again can't come out on top. Always right there, always on the cusp, always on the cusp.
I am someone who is supposed to talk about wrestling for a living, and yet I find myself at a loss for words. And how well done that was
impressive.
executed. The O-line hit perfectly.
That was impressive.
That sit-out spine buster flew LeRusso sky high.
Man, that was something else.
My goodness. Elite athlete indeed. And Nick Westgate showing his appreciation. And LeRusso, well, he might have to catch his wind.
I'm just so impressed with
LeRusso having.
Oh, he doesn't want any part of that. And he almost just fell over the lights. What a goofball LeRusso is. The moment you think he's so smooth and he's so laid back, he loses and all that comes out of him. The true Chris LeRusso comes out.
Well, I think we saw the true Nick Westgate, a true sportsman if there ever was one.
Man, Anna and Orlando, we usually see a total. Man, maybe are we seeing a different side of these two? What is going on?
Being an athlete means being a sportsman.
I know.
I mean,
I'm not used to that.
We're used to seeing him brag. We're used to seeing him showboat. But he is the elite athlete. He knows the eyes are on him, and he wants to take full advantage of that.
You hear that music? You know this music.
Goodness gracious, here it comes.
I don't know if this is the greatest opponents for the debuting Hyena Hexen Burke to face, but here comes the Beast Cartel.
And their opponents, introducing first from the concrete jungle, weighing in 300.
Oh, do I see Rico De La Vega in wrestling attire?
Wait a second. What?
He's in wrestling attire.
Yeah. Wow. Wait. Oh, he's talking. What a surprise.
I'll give you a second just to take it all in right now.
Wait, we didn't know he was.
It's never good to be back here to see you same old campesinos that are dirtier than the water here. But it's okay. All right, be quiet, check it out. So, speaking of dirty water, I'll give you a second to fill up your cup. Speaking of cup, 2 weeks from now, the MFPW Tag Team Tournament, the MF Cup. Oh yeah. Now you've seen the Beast Cartel dominate before.
Yes.
And I'm going to show you tonight that it doesn't matter what member of the Beast Cartel gets in that ring. We're still going to demolish, destroy, and dominate. So tonight, you get the privilege and privilegio to see Congo alongside Rico De La Vega.
There you have it. Wow. Rico De La Vega putting on the trunks. Donning the trunks. He doesn't want Mike Reed. He doesn't want the other member of Beast Cartel. He wants him and Congo. It's a tag team. Let's see.
We've seen how successful Rico De La Vega has been as a manager. Certainly hasn't been the most hands-on, depending on how you go.
Well, how can you go wrong when you have Congo?
That's true. Absolute wild man.
Seriously, look at Congo.
Oh, absolutely. 350 pounds, 6'3". Absolute pure aggression made manifest, and he's going up against Michael Burke, who, I mean, experienced competitor, but he might just be.
Mike Burke is, well, he's
not backing down,
no,
but
he's not backing down.
but goodness gracious! And here comes Hyena Hex, who's well, that solves that.
Yeah.
Hyena, oh my goodness! Woo. Might have just caved his chest in with that chop.
Yeah, probably.
And Congo.
But who is going to be the Beast Cartel in the MF Cup? Is it going to be Rico
Could it be? Could it be Congo with that?
I think he's going for a ride.
Oh. Well, that was a fast one. Man, down goes Hyena Hex. This, you want to talk about your statements.
Look at Rico.
Wait a second.
Rico capitalizing on this.
What could he be doing, though?
And he's just going to punt. Look at him. He kicked him and then just tried to pin him.
Only a 1 count. Hyena Hex. Oh. I'll give him this. I don't think I could get up from a slam like Congo gave him.
No, I couldn't.
But goodness gracious. Not even in your heyday, you think?
No. Congo's way too big.
He is 350 pounds. Got attention from all sorts of people in the rest of the world. Certainly has eyes on him. Speaking of
Hex is fighting back.
Wait a second. Oh my goodness.
I think Rico bit off a little bit more than he could chew.
Absolutely. I mean, he's had so much success as a manager, and we don't see him wrestle all that often. He's been very hands-off in that regard. Here's a cover, only a 1 count. But we've seen him interfere in matches before, obviously, but we've rarely
seen him go through getting slammed on thumbtacks from the Monster Abyss.
The Monster's Ball match.
Yeah.
That's correct. That was last June.
Yeah, and then he was gone for a little bit. Then we saw him absent for a while. We saw the Beast Cartel totally unravel. Look at him. He makes the tag right after Hex 6 him one time. He runs and makes the tag.
Oh my goodness.
Right off his feet. Right off his feet.
And a wild man Congo. Very willing to assert his authority. Just staring into Michael Burke.
Yeah,
scaring him to get involved.
He can hold him up here forever.
Oh my goodness.
I've never seen that. He just said count.
Oh, tag. Oh, look
tag
at him. Look at him. Jeez. That is almost mockingly.
Yeah, he doesn't even care.
Tag him.
He doesn't even care.
My gosh, Michael Burke, I mean.
He just took him right out of his boots. Hyena Hex and Mike Burke are totally outmatched here, even if they were just facing Congo alone.
Oh my goodness, that might be. Oh, please tell me that's it. I don't think either of these two can handle it, and just throwing them around like ragdolls.
Man, he is sending a message to every tag team in there.
You want to cross the Beast Cartel? This is what you get. Oh boy, we've seen this before.
Jeez.
Wait, no. Well, we haven't seen this. I thought he was going for the splash. Instead, he tags in De La Vega.
Yep, I think he just wants the glory. Look.
1, 2.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, well.
Are you kidding me?
Here is your winner.
I don't think they're getting rid of... Look, if they face Paid in Full, I don't think they're doing that Paid in Full first opening match. I don't think they're getting away with that with Paid in Full. As much as I hate Paid in Full and I loathe everything they stand for, I don't think the Beast Cartel is getting away with that against them.
It was a makeshift tag team. I'm not sure they had much of a chance from the get-go. They're two fine competitors, but you're going up against 350 pounds of pure anger.
Look, for the first time in the ring, one thing I didn't see from either of Hyena Hex and Michael Burke was quit and backing down and giving up. Maybe they need another shot.
Gonna need a lot more than that to take down the Wild Man Congo, and certainly more than that to take down the Beast Cartel. And Rico De La Vega is more than pleased with the result of tonight's match.
Man.
they're yelling towards the outside. Hex hopefully can help Burke out of the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have the Supersonic Championship match. This is Dobbs, accompanied by Rocco, against the champion, Mikey Webb.
Oh, and I can't believe it. I mean, like I said it last time, when I saw, look at these two. They're just going to start jaw-jacking with people. You're going to scare that little girl.
Scared me.
Oh, boy.
Wait a second.
Who is this? What is...
Coast
Here
to
comes
coast.
Coast to Coast.
Oh, my goodness! Was that called for?
Of course not.
Speaking of Supersonic Championship,
man,
Leon St. Giovanni, the former champion, Shaheem Ali, now known as Coast to Coast. Oh, into the figure 4.
Oh, man, gotta be kidding me.
This isn't necessary.
Are they sending a message for the MF Cup?
They could be Coast to Coast. We've seen them compete in Ring of Honor.
Here we go. Let's hear what these two have to say. They're not even supposed to be here tonight.
Everybody is asking why is Coast to Coast acting this way. It's simple. For the past 6 months, Shaheem Ali and LSG have been traveling across the nation from coast to coast, proving that we are the future of tag team wrestling. You know! And with the MF Tag Team Cup coming on January 28th. You'd think we would be there, right? But no, we've got better plans that day. We don't need to prove ourselves in that tournament. So bring the miles. When it's all said and done, we get first crack at your tag team championship. We only need you right here in this ring. We beat you. We beat you down. We'll do it again and again and again. And you're looking at the future. MFPW Tag Team Champions. Unite! Puro Salas.
Well, speaking of, we were talking about earlier, I didn't see that coming with Coast to Coast. They weren't even supposed to be here. But we see here Rocco and Dobbs, Mike Dobbs. I was not seeing this at all. When Rocco came here and he told me he was looking for talent. He was scouting. I never thought he would come out with Mike Dobbs. Mike Dobbs went out and shocked me and won the #1 contender shot for the Supersonic Championship. I was joking and laughing. He's saying that he was more Ryan Leaf than Peyton Manning. And
wait a second.
Look at him. Well, here goes Rocco.
Oh, boy.
My name is Rocco. That's our CCO, and don't you forget it. Now then, Mikey Webb is an impressive young man. I am impressed. See, he went for an hour with one of the baddest dudes in the Monster Factory, and he came out on top. And that's something that nobody can ever take away from him. However, championships are taken away from people all the time. And Mr. Webb, your problem is you are like a Carson Wentz. You look good, lots of talent, but at the end of the day, I'm so good, you might wind up completely terrible. My boy Dobbs, he is a bona fide press guy, and he is here tonight to show you people what a real champion looks like. And that's what you are looking at, the next Supersonic champion.
Strong words from Rocco.
Absolutely, and
Oh.
like I said, I'm impressed with this duo. I didn't think that
They've been together for 2 events, and here they are already competing.
is
for a
Rocco this
title.
good, or is? Oh, here comes Mikey Webb, crowd favorite, and it's through earning respect.
Massachusetts, weighing in at 204 pounds, the MFPW Supersonic Champion, Mikey Webb.
You
Man,
want
this kid just impresses me every time he comes out here.
You are not the only one, Danny Cage, to run down the list of the things that he has done. A former the MF Live champion. 2 times he has won that title.
Two times the what title?
2 times for that one title.
What title?
For the MF Live championship.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you were talking Supersonic, 'cause I mean, he's held that thing, I think, 4 times.
He has held that 4 times. 4 times he has been Supersonic champion. That is absolutely bonkers to think about. And he has earned the respect here. One of those times being at that Blizzard show that we mentioned earlier.
Yes.
Won 3 matches that very night. And now here he stands, the Supersonic champion in his 4th reign.
Mikey's always in there having fun. That's what I love about this kid. He's so competitive, but man, does he have fun out there.
There have been 13 Supersonic Championship title changes. Mikey Webb, he is responsible for 4 of them.
Man.
That is consistency.
Yep.
And taunting Dobbs, a gentleman who cut his teeth on the West Coast out near Las Vegas, man from San Jose, California, has impressed a good number of people here at the MFPW and elsewhere, and now gotten in the good graces of some very influential.
Yeah,
wrestling
what
characters.
Rocco's got going on here, I didn't see this coming, like I said, and maybe he's going to pull off the upset of the century here.
Absolutely, and you
He
got to
says it's
think.
coming with me.
And what is that, you might ask? It is that belt right there, the MFPW's Supersonic Championship belt.
See what's this?
And
Let's get this
certainly-
going. Ring the bell, man. I'm up for this.
And the bell is rung. It's Dobbs versus Webb. It's title time in Paulsboro.
Man, what's going through Dobbs' head right now? Like a couple weeks ago, I wasn't even in the title picture. Rocco gets me under his wing, and all of a sudden gets him in a 4-way match for the Supersonic Championship #1 contendership. Then he wins it. Now here he is.
Think about it. A couple months ago, he wasn't even in the MFPW.
No.
He was out on the West Coast.
Whoa!
Oh, my goodness. And Dobbs
Just on the attack.
just
Mike
ferocious.
Webb taken back by it, doesn't know what's going on.
Forget the formalities.
Man, maybe
We're going
this is-
right to the ground.
Yeah. You always see people out there trying to out-wrestle Mikey and try to go hold for hold with Mikey. Maybe this was the shot to do. Maybe it was to take him down and just start punching him in the face.
Certainly caught Mikey Webb off guard as he gives him the strikes to the corners, but you're absolutely right. The element of surprise is perhaps the biggest thing on Dobbs's into Dobbs's advantage. Because he's quite the unassuming figure.
Oh!
My goodness, but
Slapped
Mikey
it out of
Webb,
nowhere.
you gotta think that Mikey Webb, a guy who looks like that, can probably handle him some stuff.
Some stuff.
Some stuff. It is a family-friendly show. You want the uncensored version, come to Factory Fridays
There
here
you
at
go.
MFPW.
Nice plug, nerd.
Thank you. And he works Dobbs into the corner. Banco's counting to 5
Man,
and
stomping him down.
exits the corner before the 5 count. That would have disqualified him. He would keep the title on a disqualification, but that's just not the kind of competitor Mikey Webb is. Puts him up into the scoop slam. Beautifully done. Might just look for the cover off of that. 1, 2. Maybe not looking for a fall off of that, but certainly looking to tire him down. The importance of pinfalls, just even early on in the match. Such an underrated part of the game, and certainly a part of the game that Mikey Webb emphasizes.
Yeah, I mean, he's very technical. And here's the thing, though. Mikey can go. Mikey can fist fight. Mikey can punch. Thing is, like, I don't know if he wants to get in that with Dobbs.
Absolutely. Just what I've heard him described, and this is from Rocco himself, as an unhinged maniac.
Who's that, Mikey Webb? Or
Dobbs.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you're talking about Dobbs, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, he just...
You ever have a conversation with Dobbs? He's looking elsewhere constantly. He's out of left field.
Absolutely. He's a bit
every
crazy.
once in a while, dude, I've seen him wearing a dress one time. And I'm not kidding.
I'm sorry, I kind of threw up in my mouth a little
Well, it's
bit.
all right.
Mikey Webb, wait a second.
Rocco
Oh,
sticking his nose in it, and the ref didn't see it.
Rocco, I mean...
Now, this is the Rocco factor.
That was De La Vega-esque. Oh,
Oh!
my goodness.
Look at
Beautiful.
Rocco.
You got to think that was drawn up in the playbook.
Yes, it was. It was not by accident.
And Dobbs, just like that, turns the match. Oh, my goodness. Turns the match around, turns Webb inside out on that ring post.
And Rocco letting him know that he's smarter than him.
Yelling things like get him, which is the sort of coaching you'd expect from Rocco.
Mikey Webb just landed into the crowd.
Oh, back in the ring now, scoring a fall here perhaps, and only a 2 count. But you got to think that's going to factor in at least later on, getting rung really hard by that ring post and being led around the ring, getting...
Oh, rakes the back.
But one thing, I mean, if this match goes a long time, we know that Mikey Webb can go the distance.
Look at Dobbs. He's just out of here. He's just out of his freaking mind.
He knows that he needs to end this match early. He needs to stay on top because he's seen, I'm sure, that 60-minute Iron Man match. Here's a cover. And like I said, he wants to end this early. He's seen him go 60 minutes with LSG. That's how he won his fourth Supersonic Championship.
Yep, that's the testing. I mean, Mikey's been so tested, and that's what made LSG come unhinged, go out of his mind. I mean, Mikey has been through it all.
Absolutely. The sort of iron will that it takes to succeed in professional wrestling, and certainly to hold on to a title as hotly contested as the Supersonic Championship, and Dobbs working Webb into the count as well. That's why Dobbs wants to end this early. He wants to take no chances of Webb being able to go the distance. Out of the corner goes Mikey Webb, and down he goes. And Dobbs, hard boot to the face. And Dobbs knows he needs a knockout. He needs a straight-up knockout because he knows the cardio, the absolute ability to go an hour plus that Mikey Webb has. He does not want to take that chance. Mikey Webb fighting back. Looking for backslide. Does he get it? Yes, he does. 1, 2.
No, he's rolling right through.
Dobbs does well to roll through, and a kick to the head.
That'll always stop everything.
Yeah, that might not have been drawn up, but it certainly was effective, Danny Cage.
Yeah, sometimes you don't need to out wrestle somebody. Sometimes you
Oh my goodness!
Sometimes you just need to almost kill them on a rope.
Whatever works.
Whatever works. Whatever gets you the title. And I think that's what Rocco instilled in Dobbs' head.
Only a 2 count from Dobbs. Now, we've seen Mikey Webb use these underhanded tactics before. Perhaps this change of heart coming about as being that transition that one takes from a young hot shot to a grizzled veteran. Mikey Webb is somewhere in that arena.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we've seen him utilize this before in his in-ring awareness. You got to think that Dobbs has taken a few pages out of Mikey Webb's book at some point or another.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Like, you look at
oh my goodness.
You look at Dobbs, somebody who was under the tutelage of D'Lo Brown and others, and came here from Arizona, and looking to compete with the best. And that's exactly what he's doing.
That would be Nevada, but Southwest area, beautiful kick to the head. It's all kind of desert out there. But could be a paradise for Dobbs here, and only a 2 count for Dobbs in this Supersonic Championship match.
Dobbs, sorry, I'm distracted. I'm just getting a notification from somebody. That Nick is really in the back preparing and really amped up for his match with Cody Vance. So
my goodness, it's hard to think about other title matches while this is going on, but
I
you're
know.
right. Nick Comoroto, the Freak Beast, against the Detroit Dirtbag Cody Vance. Later on in the main event tonight, for
Let's
the
go. Oh, look at it. He almost
prestigious-
just took his head off. Ah,
Oh,
speak-
Dobbs!
Oh, God.
Oh,
Rocco.
my goodness.
Good for Rocco. Way to get hit. I mean, that's unfortunate. Oh,
Oh, man.
forearm shot.
That'll
Big
rattle
chop.
you.
Here comes Mikey, hitting on all cylinders.
Right hand.
Oh,
Right
big
boot to the chest. And Mikey Webb, unrelenting. This is exactly what Dobbs did not want to happen.
And this crowd is really into this. That'll wake
Did
you up.
you hear that?
This will wake you up. I'm loving it.
My goodness.
He's not that wild after that.
I think this crowd's feeling it.
Yeah, man. You smack a dog in the nose, he ain't so wild anymore. Oh!
Oh! Well, speaking of which,
Man, it's almost like he heard me.
Webbs is feeling it, and the crowd responds in kind. Can Mikey Webb put him away here?
He's going. He's got him amped up. He's got it amped up. Oh,
Bullseye.
wow.
Right to the
Was that a
midsection.
headbutt to that midsection?
I think it was.
And a boot right to the face?
My goodness. I've heard of being hard-headed, but that's just ridiculous. And
Oh, man, you did.
yeah, I did. I'm sorry. But wait a second. Oh,
Hurricane Rana, pop-up into a Hurricane Rana.
you rolled the R's there. Nicely done.
Yeah, man.
And this.
Oh.
Wait.
He's got him
hung up
set
on
up.
the rope. This is a precarious position for
We've
Dobbs.
seen this before. We've seen this
Oh,
before.
man. You're right, especially during that title match.
Oh,
my
knee.
goodness, took his head off. And that could be it. No!
Oh! Man.
Only a 2 count.
Wow.
Might have used some underhanded tactics before, but credit to Dobbs for staying in this thing somehow.
Man.
Mikey Webb. An absolute guillotine of a knee across the neck, taking his head almost clean off.
What's he going next?
Somehow, oh wait,
Fighting him off with the elbows.
Dobbs somehow,
Weaves through.
oh my God.
Knee right to the face.
And there it is!
Jeez.
My goodness. Almost put away with the backstabber into a cutter combo. Only a 2 count. Mikey Webb, he cannot believe it. What is it going to take to put Dobbs away?
I'm not sure, man. I am not sure. I'm obviously at a loss for words here.
I mean, we know what it takes for Mikey Webb to win. He's done it time and time again. He's a 4-time champion for a reason.
Oh,
but Dobbs,
stops him right before he got to the top.
but Dobbs is an absolute maniac.
Rocco's back to his feet.
That's good to see. And uh-oh.
What we got
Dobbs.
here?
Oh, and a fireman's carry. What's he looking for? Oh no. Maniac slam.
Are we going to see a new champion?
1, 2, 3. Wait, no.
2. Wow.
At 2.9, he pulls up Dobbs. We almost had our 14th Supersonic champion.
Wow. Man, I'm taking notes of this right now.
Dobbs.
Dobbs is showing me something.
Dobbs
Rocco's
was that.
instructing him. Rocco barking orders. Rocco's barking orders. Saying that he heard 3. He heard tree. He heard
Wait.
tree.
He took-
I didn't know tree spoke.
Yeah, you might want to drug test Rocco after this. And on the hair is Dobbs. Wait a second. Oh,
Right to his feet.
oh, lands on his hands and feet. Wait, going
out
for the
of it.
sliced bread. But he counters beautifully. Oh my goodness!
What was
That
that?
could be all. 2.
Oh.
Oh, somehow. I don't think Mikey Webb scouted that at all.
No,
I haven't seen Dobbs
I haven't
do that.
seen him do that.
That was something special from Dobbs, but something special from Mikey Webb to kick out.
Man.
My God, I don't have that in my notes. I didn't know
No.
that Dobbs. My goodness.
He showed me something.
The technical aptitude of Dobbs on display, almost going hold for hold. And like you said, the striking at the beginning of the match.
Could have took him out of it.
Absolutely, it threw Webb off of his game, and now Dobbs is in a position where he's able to go hold for hold with him.
Now look at Rocco jaw jacking with Mikey, getting in his head.
Goodness gracious. Well, You're in the position that you're in
That
now.
ref's got to watch him. That ref's got to watch him.
You could be the manager for the next Supersonic champion. I think you probably want to talk a little bit about it too, but.
Oh, he blocked it.
Oh, well done.
Code breaker right to the
God.
face. Oh, foot on the rope.
One knee to his jaw.
Man.
Oh, Rocco in denial.
Good work by the referee to keep his eyes out for that.
And Rocco knows. I mean, we see it on his face. You know how close he was. Dobbs can feel it.
Finish him.
Oh, this could be bad. And wait. Oh my goodness! What a knee!
Yeah, he finished him all right.
And just like that, the hard knee strike to the face goes parallel to the mat. And just like that, Mikey Webb with another stunning, well done Supersonic title defense. And that man, he is champion for a reason.
I'll tell you what, Dobbs is on the short end of the stick right there, but he shouldn't feel bad because that maneuver right there put away many a man.
I mean, think about it. We've seen the reason he's in that position, let's be honest, and the turning point in this match could have very well have been that running around to the other side of the ring, leading with Rocco leading him right to Dobbs, and that turned the tide in this match. We don't know what happens if that doesn't.
And there's Mikey Webb out with the fans, the family. We call it the MFPW family.
Those fans that made him what he is today.
I just said the family.
Fans, family, it's all.
They're our family, man. They're out here. They braved the snow to get out here. A couple hundred people in attendance. Look at them messing with the kids there. Good kid.
It was 20 degrees outside.
Yep.
Some people walked here.
I know. That's what's great.
And Mikey Webb, beautiful. Pound, explosion, you got to love it. But he certainly appreciates the MFPW family, and you better believe we do too, folks. Thank you for watching. Either come out to Paulsboro or watching online at the mfnetwork.com.
And soon to be the Fight app.
His opponent, weighing at 252 pounds, Plunket the Ogre.
Plunket the Ogre, another gentleman who has impressed thoroughly here at the MFPW. Showed up here, and look at the crowd going crazy for Plunket. And he's certainly earned such loyalty with taking people's heads off with that signature lariat of his. This man is 252 pounds. He is an absolute beast. Nay, he is an ogre. The official Chris Bancos clearing the streamers from the ring, and a man who has officiated every single match here tonight and certainly will officiate the main event here. Calls for the bell. Jude Gabriel versus Plunket the Ogre, and Plunket.
I am back. I'm sorry to interrupt.
I was just gonna pretend you were here the whole time and throw it to
No, I went to, big slap by Jude Gabriel. No, I was in the back having words with Nick Comoroto.
Oh.
Not bad words. I was giving him encouragement.
Yeah, he is a guy, for as big a guy he is, sometimes he gets a little down on himself.
Wait a minute, let's just get to this. I've never seen Jude moving that fast.
Yeah, he's learned a lot in his time at the MFPW, and my goodness.
Fall away slam. Goodbye, Jude.
And that is a first-hand lesson on behalf of Plunket the Ogre.
Oh, the Ogre gets cut off with a choke right on the rope.
And Jude Gabriel, he's had to learn a little bit.
Big shot.
His time here at the Monster Factory, but sometimes life nor wrestling can prepare you for a 252-pound ogre.
Yeah,
Oh, looking for a bear hug. Could this be it here?
This could be it.
That could be. Oh, my goodness. He hasn't even worked the midsection all that much, but Jude Gabriel does well to get out of it. Pop in the ears. And
man, Jude is
he's aggressive, but you're not taking him off his feet.
Ogre is way too big, way too strong, and is done way.
Buster!
And goodbye.
And he could be looking. Oh my goodness! That lariat!
Man, that clothesline.
And then it's over.
That clothesline right there was one of the hardest clotheslines I've seen in a very long time.
Shades of Stan Hansen with that lariat.
Man.
And Plunket the Ogre. That is how you make a statement.
Yes, it is. Speaking of statements, Nick Comoroto versus Cody Vance coming up next. And I'll tell you what, there was not much wait for this match. They probably were in the back getting prepared, and all of a sudden, you're up next, kid.
It's main event time here in Paulsboro. The following contest is a title match for the MFPW Heavyweight Championship, and it is scheduled for one fall.
I just want the match happening right now.
We all do. The anticipation is high here in Paulsboro. And here comes the challenger.
Nick Comoroto. Man.
First, weighing in at 275 pounds, from Blackwood, New Jersey, the Freak Beast, Nick Comoroto.
Crowd thoroughly behind Nick Comoroto. Talk about a freak beast. This kid is humongous.
Looks like a lumberjack has about the strength of 2. And this gentleman from
Look
Blackwood,
at the
New
size
Jersey. My
of him.
goodness. You know, you
24 years old.
You see it on your screen, folks, if you're watching on YouTube, the Fight app, the MFNetwork.com. You see it, but quite frankly, it pales in comparison.
When you see it in person, you can't believe the size of this kid. Everybody's come in here and said the same thing. Whether it be Bill DeMott, Les Thatcher, Rip Rogers, Cheryl Briscoe, various people come to see this guy. Look at him, he's insane.
He is looking to reclaim what he was never pinned for.
No, he never was.
Never pinned to lose what he had once before. The MFPW Heavyweight Championship, which now belongs to this man. Bring on the champion.
The Detroit Dirtbag.
And his opponent, weighing in at 235 pounds, from Detroit, Michigan, the MFPW Heavyweight Champion, Cody Vance.
Detroit Dirtbag. Chad Kensington and Royal Money.
You know, on a personal note, and I'm sorry, and it's easy to empathize with you because I came up with the nickname Michigan Muscle.
Yeah, well,
I came up with that on a whim, on commentary, Michigan Muscle. And then he goes and throws that away, calls himself the
Well,
Detroit
the funniest
Dirtbag.
is he's still wearing the shirt.
Right. I get it. It's a really nice catchphrase. I'm glad
Well, he don't care. He already
appreciates
said he'll just keep wearing it and sell it to the idiots.
it. Yeah, he said it himself.
Yes, he doesn't care.
And honestly, that kind of disgusts me as well. Even removing myself personally from doing all that.
He doesn't care about these fans.
No, why would he?
He puts on a good show. He puts on the face that he really cares. He doesn't care even a little bit.
And it is a little disgusting that a man of that character is in possession of the MFPW's heavyweight title.
Yep.
Nick Comoroto, a guy who has put in so much work, put in the time. once aligned himself with the Beast Cartel, then broke himself free. Never lost the MFPW Heavyweight Championship, never was pinned rather, and now he gets a chance to regain it. Referee Chris Bankos.
And a good segue, because the man that wound up taking that heavyweight championship from him was who?
It was indeed the Monster Abyss.
And he'll be facing Cody Vance, whether Cody Vance is the champion or not. Next event.
Oh, we are underway. It is indeed main event time in Paulsboro. Irish whip into the corner. Hard, 275-pound splash into the corner. And another one. It looks like Cody Vance wise to get Nick Comoroto out of the way. But, oh boy.
Big shot.
Every shot Nick gives is big, let's be honest.
Absolutely. And then there he is. There's that pace. What is going on?
Wow!
He had no idea.
Have you ever seen him do that?
No.
My goodness.
Look at him.
Puts the freak in Freak Beast. And, oh my goodness. This is raw power. Wait a second. Cody,
he just had his nose. He had his nose like he's a little child.
The crowd
He had his nose like he was a child.
The crowd firmly behind Nick Comoroto. And wait a second. Cody Vance. Wow! That is a big clothesline. And it's not often that you see Cody Vance be the smaller man in a match. Oh my goodness!
And Cody got out of the way. He took out paid in full.
Oh, can he capitalize on the distraction? Oh my goodness! Oh! And that.
There's where the numbers game come into play, folks.
Absolutely. Oh! That spine driven into the apron of the ring.
Man.
That
is wood and steel. That's it, guys.
Yep. No padding on that particular part of the ring, let me tell you.
Not even a little bit.
Cody Vance.
Smart man going right for the pin, and it's not even a 1 count. Jeez.
That's a testament to the raw strength of Nick Comoroto.
Nick is insane. If Nick snaps in this, which he might.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm running out of the building.
We've seen it. I mean, I might just follow you. Honestly.
Yeah, well, of course. I'm going to throw you at him first.
Oh, thank you.
And you're not that fast.
Hey, now.
Big back suplex by Cody Vance. Capitalize on that back. I mean, say what you want about Cody Vance. He was smart. He went after that back outside, got out of the way, let paid in full. Basically, fed them right to Nick Comoroto. Went right after the back on the ring apron and capitalized on it now. Right back to the back.
We've seen in recent matches how effective it can be to just isolate the core. I mean, we often see a wrestler, I mean, you know how it is with old school wrestling. You pick a limb and you work on it.
Yeah.
Pick a limb, work on it. Nowadays, the trendy thing seems to be work on the core, wear him down, make it harder to breathe, make it harder to kick out.
I don't think it's a trendy thing. I think it's people doing
effective.
their research.
I mean,
people doing their research, and you know, they go, I want to win. How do I do that? Let me work on this part. There he goes back to it.
Well, I mean, I say trendy because a lot of people do it, but why do a lot of people do it? Because it's effective.
Yes, because they want to win.
Pardon the verbiage, as Cody Vance has Nick Comoroto back into the corner and takes him out. And my goodness, he just suplexed 275 pounds.
Effortless, too.
The strength of this man, 1, 2. And don't get me wrong, how he won the belt is rather dubious. There is a ton of athletic potential.
You think it was dubious?
Oh, well, to say the very least. I mean, I'm trying to be
impartial. He wins the turkey slam. After a match, cashes it in.
Oh!
They attack Damian Martinez.
And QT Marshall, who just put on an absolute clinic of a match before him. Caused that match to be thrown out in a no contest. I barely had time to announce that it was a no contest.
Yeah.
And then they go ahead and attack Punisher. He wants his title shot right then and there. Punisher, to his credit,
punishment.
Oh my goodness. Punishment, you're absolutely right. Only a 2 count there. Cody Vance is well to roll out. And continue the assault on Nick Comoroto.
Mauling him right now. But speaking of maul,
but
how is he even standing? See that back is bothering Nick. He's barely able to stand up. He's hunched over.
Oh. Oh my goodness! And every little thing you got to think, even from hitting the ropes to hitting
Look at the size. Look at the size of Cody.
Once, two, only
I mean,
a
Cody's
2 count.
huge, but then look at the size of Nick. Like it's just two monsters in there. Pardon the pun.
Absolutely. I won't. But regardless,
do what I say, nerd.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's got
Wait a
Chad's
second.
nose.
Oh, and again.
The numbers game distracted, but I can't blame him. If I could grab Chad's nose, I'd grab it too.
Take from that what you will, folks, as Cody Vance stomps him in the corner. You got to think. I mean, yeah, the numbers game, absolutely. That's how Cody Vance won the title to begin with. I mean, you could have just been a great athlete and worked your way to a title match, but no, apparently you need 2 friends to help you.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness, Cody Vance. Firmly in the driver's
What
seat
is he
in this
doing?
match. Oh, scoop slam! Beautifully executed, and keep in mind, yes, that is 275 pounds.
Yeah, it's not light.
And that is pure mass as well. Elbow drop. Could go for a cover here. Could put him away. Not quite, says referee Chris Bancos. It is only a 2 count.
Man, these guys.
I mean, look at the resume of the Freak Beast. Not only a former the MFPW heavyweight champion, 3 times the MFPW tag team champion.
Not only that, he's an All-American in wrestling.
Absolutely, the amateur background as well.
He's already been to the WWE Performance Center.
My goodness,
they already have him. Joe Briscoe was just talking about him on X-Pac's podcast, talking about Big Nick Comoroto.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Shout out to our good friend Joe Briscoe, as well as X-Pac.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. 2 friends of the Monster Factory.
And they were talking about Matthew Riddle, another Monster Factory alumni, former heavyweight champion of the MFPW, and talking about what these kids got to go through. And that's why these kids look like this. That's why these kids can do this, is because of the hard work they put in and the training and the preparation and training like a professional athlete. And that's why the MFPW is where it's at right now.
And not just the work that the people at the MFPW put in, but also just the people that have passed through and are such good friends of us here at the MFPW. People like Cheeseburger.
Wait a minute, big elbow.
Who appeared on Wrestle Kingdom in the New Japan Rumble. People, we're traveling all over the world. And
He's
here
got
comes,
him up.
Oh, my
right into the corner.
And Cody Vance showing the wherewithal. But that's just an example of the quality you come to expect.
Is he out of it?
MFPW.
Nick's out of it. Wow, Nick was out of it. I've seen that before. Take out people, knock them out. When you fall, everybody thinks that's a nice little padded thing there. Right under that is a turnbuckle, a steel turnbuckle. That padding is nothing.
It is not soft, folks. That padding might just be there for show. And Cody Vance.
Well, it's not for show, but it's there to pad a little bit. But that is not much padding at all.
Cover here, only a 2 count. But
Cody doesn't know what to do to beat him. Cody's frustrated. Look at him. Look at it. It's written on his face.
Absolutely.
He's not used to this. He's not used to this.
That sort of adversity, yeah. You know, folks, we don't say those names just to name drop. That is the quality that we expect here at the MFPW, and it's remarkable the quality that we are seeing in front of our eyes right now.
Yep.
Going to suplex the Freak Beast. The Freak Beast has other plans.
But that back again.
You're absolutely right. Both men down, and
I don't know whose back hurts more from that.
Goodness, you'd be right to think Nick Comoroto's does. He's holding on to that. It's been hurt badly. Signs of wear and tear from earlier in the match. But didn't hurt enough to deliver that chop.
Oh!
And another one right across the chest of Cody Vance. Irish whip. Oh, wait.
Through.
And backbreaker.
Backbreaker again, right to the back.
A thunderous backbreaker only gets a 2 count. How did Nick Comoroto stay in this match? This, my goodness, this could be a war of attrition, Danny Cage.
I'm just shocked. What is it going to take to put away either of these guys?
Absolutely. Cody Vance, a wonderful athlete in his own right. Again, from Detroit, Michigan, came out here. Such an innocent young kid.
Of course
when
he was.
came out.
He's playing us all as fools. They always do.
Yeah.
Detroit dirtbags.
There's a cover here, and
I got to see everything that he was about. Last event.
I think we all did. Honestly.
Yeah, of course. He's a dirtbag.
It's funny when you get success.
Well, he's
and
got
all
him
of a
in.
sudden-
He's got him in the chin lock right now in a recliner position.
My goodness, yeah.
But he's got to check. It's under
perhaps
his chin a little
submission,
bit. It's under his chin.
potential.
It's under his chin a little bit. It's under his chin a little bit. Nick's working up. Nick's pretty strong.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh, he does not skip leg day. Let me tell you, folks.
Just can't. Oh, right to the. No. He's
what-
not much on that.
Trying to stabilize
Not much on
himself. That was smart use of the turnbuckle, though. He stabilized himself.
Throws
and
him
then,
right off.
My goodness. Oh, and the hammer fist. Here comes the freak beast.
Hammer.
Nick Comoroto. What does he have left? Reaching into the reserves. And
he's going for that knee.
Uh-oh. Thunderous power bomb by the Detroit Dirtbag.
Is this how he puts him? Oh.
No, it's not. It's a 2 count.
Wow. I'm surprised that Nick's back. Crowd is just giving it to Paid in Full on the outside.
As they should. They helped him win the title in the first
Yeah,
place.
exactly. That's why I'm going to have to maybe do something about them constantly being out here.
He walked in that night.
Jaw.
Oh,
we're
my
gonna
goodness.
We're going to see the Dirtbag Vance driver.
Wait. Almost into a full Nelson. Can't quite lock it
He's
in.
going for the full Nelson slam. Oh, throws him into the corner. Like I said, those turnbuckles are not forgiving. That is metal right there.
That was a smart move.
And look at him. He Paid in Full, giving him the taps on the back, saying, come on, Cody, come on, Cody. He's directing traffic.
Oh, he's absolutely proud of that. But Nick Comoroto, wait a second.
What is he doing?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh!
Wow! Thunderous power slam. And only a 2 count. Not a power slam, but a very powerful slam, I will say.
Man. See, this is when I look at this and I'm like, maybe Cody bit off too much more than he could chew by getting this heavyweight championship. Like, he's prepared to hold this championship. Is he prepared to carry it and go on forward with it? Because I'm looking at this and Nick is just everything is telling me Nick is going to. And then that happens.
Oh my goodness!
But everything leading up to that is showing me that Nick has got his number.
And in that time, we had a 2 count. That could have very well have been all she wrote. But my goodness. Nick Comoroto, we saw him hold that heavyweight title for 77 days.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, my goodness. And, he's stretching him now. My goodness, the 8-mile stretch from Cody Vance.
What a dirtbag.
Could this be the end of the line for the Freak Beast title
Come on,
dreams?
Nick. I hate to cheer for somebody, but, man.
Wait,
he's pulling the rope.
Oh, he's pulling the rope. Are you kidding me? Pulling it back to the center.
Pushes him, kicks him off.
Just that. A spear! A spear! Spear from Nick Comoroto. Could he regain the title here? 1, 2. Only a 2
Sit down, nerd. I know you're fired up, but damn it.
What is it going to take?
Man, I thought that was it.
What is it going to take?
I know you thought it was it because you were up out of your seat.
I
can't
was.
contain yourself.
I was. I thought that was it. We've seen that spear put away so many people.
Man.
So many competitors. The shots. The hard rights from each of these two. Woo.
Man,
folks, this is historical. In terms of the MFPW, this is one of the 2.
Big knee right to the face.
My goodness, a clash of the titans if there ever were one. Nick Comoroto.
Got him up in it. Dirtbag Vance driver.
Looking for the title he never lost. And the forearm connects. Can he finish the job?
Oh, he hit Cody.
My goodness, he hit the DVD. He hit it on Cody Vance. Could that be it? No.
Why does he do it?
Wait.
That should be a disqualification right now.
That needs to be it. Referee Chris Benkos needs to take control of the situation and throw out Paid in Full. Wait a second. What's Kensington doing on the outside?
Kenzie is now handing him the belt.
Wait, did he just hand him the belt?
Yes, he did. It's right there on your freaking screen, you idiot.
Okay.
Again. again with these two.
My goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, this isn't the way it ends. This is not the way it ends. 1, 2.
He kicked out.
He kicked out.
He got hit in the head with a belt and he kicks out. How's that possible? He is a freak beast.
He really is a freak beast. The fight in this man, in this beast, is absolutely incredible.
Listen to the crowd. Come on, Nick.
Firmly behind Nick Comoroto and Cody Vance. Like the dirtbag he is.
There's Paid in Full circling.
Wait, roll up, one. Right in the middle of the ring.
Nick is out of it. That was instant alone. Right there is instant. Look at Nick. He's out of it. He's out
Still
of it.
Still trying to collect himself.
And look at him. He is out. He barely has anything behind any of that.
Caught Vance just enough. Oh, no. He gets him up in the fireman's carry. Could this be? No, not quite.
He can't. He's got him.
Wait. Oh, but
he's holding the ropes.
Nick Comoroto on the ropes. And wait, Paid in Full again with the distraction. Was that necessary?
Right in the head.
And there it is.
There's Chad. There's the numbers game again. Paid in Full. Detroit dirtbag. They keep on doing it.
Well, I don't know about you, Danny Cage, but quite frankly, I'm disgusted.
Of course I'm disgusted.
And if this is going to be a trend from the Detroit Dirtbag, if that's the sort of representation that the heavyweight title of the MFPW is going to get, quite frankly, these are dark days ahead for the MFPW.
Of course there is. And we have the MF Cup coming up. Is Paid in Full going to play the numbers game again? As we saw earlier, that Cody Vance said they're going to play the numbers game, and the muscle's going to help get the. I mean, this is just disgusting. The crowd's on their feet. They can't believe it. They're mad. People are throwing stuff in the ring at them. It's just disgusting. And now they're just going to look at them. Now they're just messing with Nick. And there's nobody here to do anything about it.
Oh my goodness, this is just awful. This is.
The referee's got to get things under control, or he's got to get the hell out of there.
Okay,
that's the thing.
Wait a second, here comes. Oh, Primal Fear!
Primal Fear, we saw that earlier.
We saw them earlier. They have a score to settle with Paid in Full.
They're going after it. Royal Money's in there with his
coming to the aid.
Sunday's best on. Here comes Beast Cartel.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is breaking down. No referee is containing this.
Of course, the referee just got to get out of there and just freaking ring the bell, or let them beat the hell out of each other.
South Philly's finest.
South
Philly's finest.
Skullduggery. Whether it's Alien X in there, Mike Burke in there. We got all the tag teams in there for the MF Cup coming up. Minus, of course, Money in the Miles. Who else is coming in?
Plunket the Ogre.
Plunket the Ogre in there. This is breaking down what is going on.
This sort of craziness leading into the MF Cup.
Is that Bender in there?
No, my goodness, is it? I don't know. He's really short.
There's Orlando.
There's Orlando, the elite athlete out here. Oh my goodness, what could he be setting up for? Oh, this could be bad. Paid in Full just powdered out to the outside. Oh my goodness! The elite athlete!
Over everybody!
Well, that'll calm him down. Oh, and a boot right to the gut of Rico De La Vega.
Mike Orlando just wreaking havoc in the ring.
My good.
Nick Comoroto and Mike Orlando left.
And these two in the back. We saw what happened earlier.
Is this?
Wait.
And look at Nick.
He is battered. He's bruised.
Are these guys the tag team for the MF Cup? Wow, we see an alliance here. Are we seeing an alliance here for the MF Cup? Are these, if these two are actually together for the MF Cup, we got ourselves a favorite.
We saw such a fight from the Freak Beast.
We have ourselves a favorite.
Absolutely, and the statement that the elite athlete
Everybody will be back here with the MFPW and the MF Cup coming to the Fight app and the MFNetwork.com.
That'll be all from us here in Paulsboro. For Danny Cage, I'm Stuart Campbell. We will see you next time here at the MFPW.